Hello, I'm Alena Chapman, founder of Soul Manifesto. And you know, in today's world, we have the cell phones, we have all this computers, we have all this social media, and yet we have the highest percent of loneliness in the world now. Isn't that interesting? We have more ways to connect, and yet we're more lonely. And you know, there's a reason for that. Because so much of our connection now is superficial. What do I mean by that? That means that we think we're conversing in some level, but yet we don't really know the people we're conversing with. Or we're seeing just perfection on all the social media. But we're missing real connection. We go to our jobs, we do our work, we come home, we get on the social media, we watch the TV, we go to bed, we get up, we eat, we get back to our jobs. We never connect. And what solves loneliness is sharing. It's getting deeper with a person. It's being able to look in their eyes and understand their soul. It's having fun. It's the laughter. It's just and it's off canter. You know, it's whenever it wants to happen, it just starts laughing and you don't even know why you're laughing, but you're laughing with this person that you just love being. That is true connection. And when the chips are down, that person's there to sit there with a coffee and just talk to you. How do we develop these connections and why are they important? Well, first of all, why are they important is because we're social animals. We are not ones who can live in a cave forever. There are a few of us that can do that. Are there days that I think I can do that? Maybe for a day. And then I want to get out and I want to be with my friends. I want to be with my family. I want to be out in the world. So we're social. We need that connection. And we can do it still. Believe it or not, you're not the only one. I said loneliness is one of the biggest things on this planet right now. So if that's the case, there are a lot of people who are feeling the same way as you are. Now, because we've had all this social media, because we have been stuck behind computers, because we're used to the superficial, it takes drawing back from that superficial and having courage to step out in the physical. All right. So that means having the courage to step out and maybe join some physical groups. Like joining a group, a storytelling group, or joining a hiking group, or joining a group that shares your same interests, maybe playing cards, maybe a nature photography, whatever it is, but stepping out into groups that are sharing your interests. And it takes you stepping out to form the relationships. And this is what's happening. We're so comfortable in our closed world of our computers that when we have that opportunity to step out and talk to that person, to become real with that person, we get all scared and we put on a facade thinking that person might not like me. And you know what's really funny? That's what the other person's thinking too. So it takes saying to that, again, that ego, that critical mind, I don't care, she may not like me, but I'm going to present myself as I am. I'm just going to say hi and I'm going to be me. And I'm going to see if there's a connection. We have similar tastes. Maybe we both like to take pictures of birds. I'll start talking about a bird. I'll do something to initiate this. It's time. It's time for us to step out. Go next door and start talking to your neighbors. I know, do we do that anymore? Yes, we do. Talk to your neighbors. Just say, hey, how are you? Do you need anything? Just taking that extra step. And I'll tell you, it's not as hard as you think. Now, for me, I just do that. I take that extra step. I've had to move a lot in my life, or somewhat a lot, and I've always had positions in my life where I had to deal with other people. So I don't have that comfort level problem of meeting other people. But I also had to conquer my shyness with trying to get into new groups. And it takes just taking the first step. And you can start as small as you want. But it's forming real relationships. And that's what we want and need in our life. I have relationships or talk. I know at the coffee shop I go to, I know who's trying for a job, who's going for their degree somewhere, who's getting married. Because I just talk to them. I say, hi, how are you? And I care about the response. It's stepping out of your comfort zone and your fear that they're not going to accept you and just opening up with a smile. And you'd be surprised how much you learn and how much people really care. But you've got to make the move. So, put on that courageous hat of yours. Start to put down that social media. And start to step forward and just say, hi, my name is so-and-so. How are you today? And see what happens. You might just form a new friend. I'm Alena Chapman, and as you know, spirit is love, and love can fill our world, and love is spirit. Namaste. Thanks for watching. Don't miss out on a single thing. Subscribe below. And here's something else I think you'll enjoy. Namaste.